Today I'm here with Michael. Michael, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good as well. So,
Good.
where are you right now?
I am in Camp Humphreys, Pyeongtaek, South Korea.
For how long you've been there?
So I've been here for 9 months of a 1 year tour where I currently work as a labor and delivery nurse for the United States military.
How's the situation in Korea right now? Just give us a little look inside of your situation.
Yeah, absolutely. So recently, in the past, month or so, the numbers have actually been on the decline. Things are going well. It seems that the programs and things implemented to help stop the spread have been effective, and we're finally seeing the results of that. And the restrictions are kind of starting to loosen up, and things are kind of returning more to a normal way of life than they were previously. So,
Okay, so what measures has the Korean government taken to, to contain the virus or to fight against the virus?
yeah, absolutely. So, the South Korean government has been very proactive in the aspect that they were doing a lot of testing very early on. So they were able to catch those who had been infected very quickly and implement quarantine, self quarantining. Um, they've also asked that all citizens, kind of go by social distancing to prevent the spread of disease, as well as PPE, personal protective equipment, such as masks, things like that, just to help spread, or to help prevent spread the virus, as well as, of course, regular personal hygiene, such as hand washing and
Hmm.
covering when you sneeze and cough, things like that. Um, as far as social distancing is concerned, they've limited initially group sizes to groups no larger than 10 or more people, um, and shut down a lot of the businesses, like sit down restaurants, things of that nature, where large groups of people would gather to help prevent the spread. Uh, like I said, I think that's been really effective. So.
You practice social distancing, and you have to wear a mask. That's also a thing in Germany. Do the people comply with the government's regulations?
Sorry. I was going to say. So, as far as the Korean people themselves, they have been very compliant with the directive given by the government. I think that as a whole, the Korean people understand that it's not about one person's wants or desires, but about the wellness of the nation.
Hmm.
So they understand that some sacrifices have to be made in order to keep everyone safe and healthy.
Hmm.
Um, Although of course, you do have a few people who feel that maybe they don't need to comply with the rules for whatever reason. Either they don't believe it's as infective as they may be told, or they just don't care.
Hmm.
Um, sometimes people just feel the need to get out and, I guess, break the rules.
Hmm. You talk about diseases. Yeah, the hospitals in Germany have their hands full. How's the situation in the Southern Korean hospitals at the moment?
Yeah, so fortunately, the South Korean government have put a lot of regulations in place governing healthcare that have helped expedite the testing and treatment process here in Korea. Due to those processes, um, the healthcare sector has kind of been not unburdened, but hasn't been overloaded with the number of cases. They were very efficient in setting up mobile testing centers or roadside testing centers, like drive-throughs. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, have it your way. So basically, you drive through these checkpoints, and they test everyone that drives through. So that was a very quick and easy way of doing a lot of tests at a time. So I think that was really helpful in kind of keeping everything efficient.
Mm-hmm. So you were already infected with the coronavirus. You told me. How was it for you, to have this kind of virus?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, for a young healthy person, it's not usually a big deal for our immune systems to kind of fight and protect us from these types of viruses. So in my case, I was very fortunate. I did have a low-grade fever of 99, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and a dry cough that had been bothering me for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So fortunately, I caught the symptoms early, and I went ahead and quarantined myself. So I wasn't spreading the disease to anyone else.
Mm-hmm. So, but are you afraid you'll catch another infection while you're working in the hospital? So you're working in a hospital?
No, I'm not afraid. So generally speaking, your body will build up a resilience to diseases that you've had before, or viruses that you've had before. Your body will recognize it and be able to better fight those types of viruses. The only case in which I would be concerned is if coronavirus starts to mutate and change. Then my body may not be as well equipped. But like I said, as a healthy person, I'm not too concerned. Mm-hmm. That being said, that doesn't mean just because you're healthy, you should neglect your responsibilities. Mm-hmm. As far as protecting yourselves and others. Through the use of masks and hand washing, like I had said before.
Yeah, that's right. So, but in the media, for myself, I heard someone got infected 4 times in a row. How well are you protected for not getting the coronavirus when you're working in the hospital?
So we certainly protect ourselves and our patients both by wearing masks when we're working on the floors, washing hands very thoroughly, and disinfecting our work areas regularly. We also conduct testing prior to our patients being admitted to the hospital. So as I had mentioned, I work in labor and delivery. Mm-hmm. So generally these things are scheduled appointments that the patients have. Mm-hmm. So prior to the patients coming in, we'll have them go to our COVID testing center, mm-hmm. which we have set up outside of the hospital. It's a separate facility specifically mm-hmm. for testing. So we direct them to go to the testing center 72 hours or 3 days before their mm-hmm. scheduled appointment. That way we can have the results back in time.
Yeah.
That way we can take further precautions if necessary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's also a protection for you, that you're not going to be infected after you
absolutely.
help them. Yeah.
Yeah, because not only by protecting myself, I'm not only protecting myself, but I'm protecting all the other patients that I come in contact with every day. So.
Mm-hmm. So, but the coronavirus isn't reason for you, or the work hasn't been harder since then, since the outbreak. Is that right?
Well, it certainly hasn't been easier.
So your work didn't
It's
your work didn't change. I mean your the amount of birth you.
No. I mean, people are still gonna have babies. So that's one thing. It's not like it's not like the bar, the restaurant, they can be shut down. Healthcare needs to keep operating.
So yeah, Michael, then thank you for the interview. I hope you liked it, or I hope you enjoyed the interview. Really happy to have you here. I'm really thankful that you take your time, and I hope you enjoyed it too.
Yeah, thanks. I'm happy to be here, and I thank you for having me. I appreciate it.